On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be covering week 5 of 5 on incident reporting and root cause analysis. So stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, Warehouse Safety Tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. On this week's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, again, we're on week 5 of 5 on incident reporting and root cause analysis. And what we're going to be talking about today is going to be tools for reporting and just a couple tips that are going to help you with that. These are not the end-all be-all tips, but they're going to be a great place to start. And that's exactly what we're going to do, is start with number 1. I want to let you know that these are tips that have been repeated throughout the last couple of weeks, but they're just that important because they all combine into one great message. The very first thing that we want to talk to you about is start with 5 whys. Now, that doesn't mean exactly 5. It doesn't mean that you just keep going and keep going and keep going. Use as many as you'd like, but what you want to do is, if someone says an employee tripped, you want to ask why. Well, there was a cord across the aisle. Why? Because they were doing some maintenance and they had to stretch it across. Why? You just keep going until you dwell down into the root cause of whatever happened. And if you keep asking why, you're going to get to the root cause. So that's going to be the very first thing. The next thing is you want to use a fishbone diagram. So that is going to do things like figure out the equipment, the process, the people, the environment, all the different things that went into a issue. You're going to be able to dial down by using a kind of mind mapping or fishbone diagram. That is going to show you the things that have happened and try to figure out why. Again, back to that why. The third thing is going to be write it down, all of it. So what does that mean? That means that when a situation happens, you want to document it as best as possible with pictures, with notes, with video if you have it. Just make sure that you go through and absolutely document everything because you can't recreate it necessarily after the fact. So you want to make sure that you figure out everything that was going on within a situation to make sure that you have the absolute best idea of what was going on and how to fix it in the future. Number 4, you want to look for trends over time. So if something just keeps popping up and you notice that it's been happening over time, it's a red flag and something that you need to address immediately. And last but certainly not least, share your information. Something that happens in your part of the facility is something that could happen in another part of the facility. If you have multiple locations, make sure that you share it across all your locations. Make sure that you are part of boards that talk about safety so that if you're at one facility, even if you have nothing to do with that other facility, that you're able to share the information on incidents that's happened, because what happens at another location could happen at your location, and then that way you'll be able to go through and kind of pick up on tips that can help prevent issues before they even happen. So again, these tips have been gone over maybe a couple within the last couple of weeks, but they're just that important, and we can't thank you enough for being part of another episode and another month of Warehouse Safety Tips. Until we talk to you next time, have a great week. Above all else, stay safe. And here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line Floor Tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line Floor Tape, the only durable stripe.